Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be revealing my list of the top 10 most thrilling wins of 2019. I'll also include some honourable mentions for games which I believe narrowly missed out. As well as showing you guys the thrilling finishes, I'll provide a brief summary of the game, and I'm hoping you guys enjoy this new format of videos, which I'll be using for some of my videos in the future. So hopefully you guys enjoy. So now I'll be revealing the honourable mentions which I believe narrowly missed out to make the list. Collingwood versus Fremantle, round 11.
With a kick right at the death to try and put his team in front, and he steps up again in the dying stages, and for the second week in a row, Fremantle have snatched the win. A thriller at the G.
Essendon versus GWS, round 15.
It's going to be almost the last kick of the night. The Bombers in front.
McGrath, still a bobble. Kelly Gill, was that Kelly Hook? Yes. It's about to bounce, and Essendon have won. A famous one. A big one.
St Kilda versus Fremantle, round 21.
And he has now to put St Kilda in front. The Saints will win a classic. And their fans are about to go crazy.
Colton versus Melbourne, round 16.
Nerves of steel. It's a chance, but it was a horrible bounce for the finishing touch. Hannon heads long. It's about to bounce. It rolls. It tumbles. It stops on the line. It'll be play on. Touch ball. Off hit the post. And this is a win to blow your mind if you're a Melbourne fan. How good were they at the death?
Port Adelaide versus GWS, round 19.
You get your 30 seconds.
He's got a right to take every one of them.
Yeah, which is done. Job's done.
Yeah. Sirens about to sound here. The Giants have showed some huge ticker to win a classic at the Adelaide Oval by one solitary point.
In at number 10, we have Gold Coast versus Essendon. Many people expected Essendon to smash the Suns, especially as they were coming off a 4-game winning streak, whilst the Suns were coming off a 15-game losing streak. However, for the majority of the game, the Suns were actually in front, and at one stage were up by 27 points. However, the Bombers came back, and as the comeback kings they stole the lead at three-quarter time. During the last quarter, Essendon continued their run back by kicking multiple goals, ensuring the lead. However, Gold Coast fought back and then regained the lead. And in the last 80 seconds, Essendon kicked 2 quick goals thanks to Cale Hooker and Jake Stringer to steal victory by 10 points in an exciting thriller.
Hooker forward to run around to the back. Ball knocked down, Stringer gets the clearance, and it might be the game winner. He barrels it, heads long, bouncing ball, a goal, and it's over. He is crazy good. Jake Stringer.
At number 9, we have Richmond versus West Coast. Leading into the game, it was 3rd versus 4th, and what some people thought as the grand final preview. The Eagles were quick out of the blocks, kicking 7 goals to 3 in the first quarter. However, as soon as the conditions turned wet, Richmond clawed their way back into the contest, thanks to their amazing play style in the wet conditions. However, as the tight battle carried into the last, Jack Riewoldt kicked the last goal of the match to put the Tigers in front, which ultimately won them the game by 6 points and proved pivotal for their top 4 chances as they finished 3rd.
Richmond fans about to go up. Ball rolls towards attacking 50. Here's the roar.
Number 8 spot goes to Gold Coast versus Colton. In what seemed to be a nothing game, Colton was still looking for the first win against the Suns, who just won 2 in a row. The first half seemed up and down, however no team had a lot of momentum and it remained to be pretty close. The game's biggest lead was 3 goals to the Blues. However, that was made up quickly by the Suns, enforcing a nail-biting finish in the last.
This is big. And it's straight. And the Suns are in front.
With the 15 seconds left, Jack Bowes snapped the goal to steal victory from the Blues, even though Mark Murphy had a golden opportunity right at the end to steal it.
Murphy couldn't get the contact. Siren! The verdict is in. And the Gold Coast Suns, their fourth thriller of the year.
Colton re-enters the list at 7th. This time it was against Freo. Early on in the match, it seemed as if this was going to be an absolute smashing, with Freo scoring 5 goals to none in the first quarter. However, ever so slightly, Colton climbed their way back into the contest, thanks to a 4-1 goal second term. As Colton thought that they had a sniff, Michael Walters almost ended their hopes, putting them 15 points up with 6 minutes to go. But then, out of nowhere, Colton kicked 3 goals in a row to regain the lead.
Finishes nicely, send it back in, off hands out the back, Daisy Thomas! And that's an
But then
excellent
it was
pass,
stolen
Walters,
again,
no free
thanks
kick.
to Sam Swikowski.
Dockers back in front. He's wrestling his
But in the
try
dying
to take the
seconds,
ball on.
Mark
Fisher,
Murphy
clever.
kicked the miracle
Murphy,
goal
the veteran,
to put
to
his side
sidestep,
to win his side the game by a mere 4 points, in what was one of the best endings to a game this season.
Over recent seasons. They've got a renewed spirit at the moment. And they cause a huge upset in the West. The Blues with a big victory.
For the third time so far, Gold Coast made the list, this time in 6th spot against the D's. As we all know, Melbourne have been struggling, with the Suns placing above Melbourne prior to this match. Throughout most of the match, it was a very low-scoring encounter, as well as it being tight all game, with the lead not once exceeding 2 goals. There were only 10 goals for the whole game as of three-quarter time, and the scoring began to flow early in the last. As scores remained level in the last 5 minutes, Nick Holman slotted a goal with only 40 seconds remaining.
And he goes back to Holman. They're out. One more. Holman. Any score might be enough. Holman's kick. Chase is on.
Making it seem almost impossible for them to lose. However, out of all the odds, Marty Hall managed to tie it with a goal, quickly followed by Tom McDonald's poster, which gave the D's a 1-point win right at the death, in one of the best finishes of season 2019.
Again with 20 seconds to go. Viney. Gone again. The D's will have one final crack. Powell with the flight. Oh, brave. Spills the way of Harms, though, to win it. Oh, the mark spilt. Any score will do. That will do. Tom McDonald wins it with a poster. Melbourne have come from 6 points down in the final minute to save their season. Extraordinary.
At number 5, we have the epic semi between Brisbane versus GWS. I placed it a little bit higher due to it being a final, but it still made the game that much better. It was initially a game of momentum, with the Giants kicking the first 4 majors. However, quickly followed by that was the Lions kicking the next 5. This proceeded into a rare high-scoring encounter until half-time. The scoring started to dry up, but then the two teams went neck and neck with less than a kick separating them.
Momentum here for Brisbane. He goes to a 2v1. And Josh Kelly.
Alan Christensen put the Lions in front, but with less than 3 minutes to go, Brent Daniels kicked an amazing goal to give the Giants a 3-point lead, which then ultimately put them into the preliminary final, in which they played Collingwood.
Kicks the goal, and the Giants are in front. Wow! Andrews has got to be so clean and find someone with his kick, Kenny. Broken up in the air. Berry's got it. There's your siren. The Giants are through to a prelim final, and have a look at Leon Cameron.
Brisbane feature again at 4, in where they played Freo at Optus Stadium. There wasn't too much separating the sides after Brisbane's early buffer in the first.
Got rid of his man. Charlie's got 3 in the first quarter.
However, in such a close and tight game, Freo were only leading midway through the third quarter, and that was thanks to 3 goals in a row.
Brennan Cox. Is it going to be played He didn't touch it initially, Brennan Cox.
However, after that, the last quarter only saw 1 goals 9, with the only goal being Michael Walters in the closing stages of the game. Then, the man of the moment, Michael Walters, marks to take a kick after the siren and hits the post, which is enough for them to claim victory from the Lions by a single point. In at number 3, it's Brisbane versus Geelong. In one of the most anticipated matches of the home and away season, the winner got to claim top spot. For a strong portion of the first half, the game seemed evenly balanced, with both teams missing easy chances. However, the Cats finished the quarter with 3 quick late goals. Brisbane were able to edge closer in the third, scoring 2 goals to 1.
Cameron puts a body on his man. Charlie has them right where he wants them.
And with 7 minutes remaining, Geelong were up by 17 points. However, the Lions managed to kick 3 goals thanks to a Lincoln McCarthy screamer.
And it's back within 1 straight kick. Man, Rich fumbles it back towards Witherden. Another entry. Oh, the big ride! McCarthy in game number 50 against his former team.
Putting the Lions in front. This ultimately lost Geelong the game, and a 1-point win continued the Lions' winning streak.
The boot, McStay in game number 100 to McCluggage, and they're going to win it, Brisbane. Final seconds ticking down. The Gabba is about to go off.
In at number 2, we have Essendon versus North Melbourne, which turned out to be an absolute thriller. Just like in their past, it was goal for goal in the first quarter, with the Roos maintaining an advantage over the Dons.
Clark was drawn to the ball, and Ben Brown put the ladder down and climbed.
However, in the second quarter, it seemed to be all Essendon, but they couldn't seem to capitalise, kicking 2 goals 7, and it put the Roos right back in the contest. However, in the third quarter, Essendon continued their dominance, taking a 3-goal lead at 3-quarter time.
And McDonald, Tip and Woody, it's a 1-2 punch at the moment. He's just teasing them. He's in another lead. McDonald, Tip and Woody. One of the goals of the season.
The Roos were able to steal the lead, kicking their first 3 goals of the last quarter.
To give North the lead again. What a time.
However, with 20 seconds left, McDonald, Tip and Woody kicked a ripper goal from the boundary to steal victory from the jaws of defeat.
McDonald, Tip and Woody. The Bombers are going to triumph, and what a triumph it is. The sweet sound of the siren.
Collingwood versus GWS takes place as number 1 in my opinion of most thrilling games. Giants came into the game as huge underdogs, as it was expected Collingwood would end up winners. But due to the sloppy conditions, only 5 goals were scored as of halftime, which kept the Giants right back in it. But then in the third quarter, GWS absolutely dominated the contest, kicking 5 goals to Collingwood's 0.
It's a push on Grundy, no! Finlayson! Another one!
Before getting it into a game-high 33-point lead early in the last. This looked like Giants were going to win this game easily, and it looked like Collingwood had no chance back. But then the Pies started to turn up and breathe some life into the game, kicking 4 goals in a row and bringing the contest right back in their terms.
The punch away, Thomas! 4 in a row, Magpies!
With 5 minutes left, Collingwood needed just 1 goal to take the lead, and Taylor Adams almost made that happen. But GWS managed to hold on Collingwood's attack to win by 4 points, putting them in their first ever grand final.
Siren's going to sound, I think. Siren's going to sound as Lloyd handballs. GWS are through to the 2019 grand final. Unbelievable game of football.
So there it is, my top 10 list of most thrilling wins in season 2019. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below, and let me know your guys' top 10 list as well. There were also a lot of games that I left out that I could have put in, which were very close to being included. And I apologise if you guys think that I should have had them in. If you're new, remember to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed, and let me know if you like this new format. Leave suggestions for future videos down below, and I'll see you guys soon in my next one.
Is he going to win? What a classic